And a very good evening to you. A big night ahead here at the San Siro, or as it's sometimes referred to, the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Milan taking on Liverpool.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a tight group, so it's vital these teams get off to a good start here. This should be a very competitive game tonight.
Milan's lineup looks like this.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Mohamed Salah plays with Sadio Mane out wide. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day one, underway. And you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And Mohamed Salah now. Here's Fabinho. It needs an accurate cross. Fabinho. Here's Salah. Origi. And it might be. Corner awarded to Liverpool. Can someone get on the end of this? And the keeper won't be complaining about that corner kick delivery. His ball all the way. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Origi. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Great pressure to win the ball back. Surely, and a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
So back underway, and here's the question: can Milan articulate the right reply? Into the advanced position. In position here to protect the ball. Rade Krunic. Sandro Tonali. It's a promising Milan move. Ibrahimovic. Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. Fabinho. Origi. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Mane. Must be! And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Getting in there to take it away. Origi. Well, they couldn't keep it. Good technique displayed. But nothing comes of it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they take advantage of the situation? Sadio Mane! Oh, a stellar piece of defending. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Fabinho. Mane. And now Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mane. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Rade Krunic. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Origi. Milan doing well to win it back. And Mohamed Salah now. And possession lost, intercepted. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. Well, the referee making it clear on a different day it could have been a booking. And still dangerous. Well, threat over for now. And breaking at pace with menace. This could square the game. Couldn't quite hang on. And back with Williams. Fabinho. Salah. Well, showing good defensive judgment. And now it is there for him. Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, he doesn't read the danger at all, does he? It's a poor piece of goalkeeping.
Well, a second goal for them here. Sandro Tonali. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Fabinho. Takumi Minamino. Sadio Mane now. Keeping the ball moving. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. But really sticking to their task defensively. Origi. Here's Salah. It's opening up for them. Could be dangerous. Fabinho. Every pass hitting its target. He's in behind. Interception to snuff out the danger. Sandro Tonali. On a pass that lacks quality. And the ball back with Milan now. Kessié. And back with Ibrahimovic. Well, far too much elevation there. And you saw the situation developing. Brahim. Crossing possibilities. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Now can they create something? Well, the decision is offside, and he's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside. Well, there you have it. Liverpool have controlled most of the possession, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Kessié. Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Origi. What a shocking pass, really. Salah. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Mane. And he takes it on, and fine goalkeeping. And snuffing out the danger. Mane. Salah. Good visualisation and execution. Not away completely. Well, a decent position for Liverpool to be in. Can he put it away? Really sound defending. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Who can he pick out? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Fikayo Tomori. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? And a red card it is indeed. He's been given his marching orders.
And they've played so well, but that could have a huge impact on this game now.
Konstantinos Tsimikas. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And successfully cut out. Well, we're shortly going to hear the half-time whistle. It's Liverpool on top. And Stuart, they've been impressive.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mane. Tsimikas. At times they make passing look easy. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Takumi Minamino. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Can they hit on the break? Good use of advantage by the referee. Kessié. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Tsimikas. Minamino. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Fabinho. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Nicely cut out. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, it petered out. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Couldn't hang on to it. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Takumi Minamino. Liverpool have given it away. Oxlade-Chamberlain. And Liverpool might be able to cash in. It's with Williams. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Well, he's given us away. Fabinho. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Fine sequence of passes. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Takumi Minamino. Read it superbly to take back possession. Milan have lost the ball. Fabinho. This is Salah. It's with Fabinho. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, he's one of the greatest talents of his generation, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but even the most creative have off days.
Well, he has to find space in more dangerous areas. He's such a good player around the box, but today he's struggled to get on the ball, and that's one of the reasons they're losing here.
It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage, match day 1, underway. Surely! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Must be. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Well, showing good defensive judgment. And now it is there for him. Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face. And back with Ibrahimovic. Well, far too much elevation there. Really sound defending. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Fikayo Tomori. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And that'll be offside. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Mane. Takumi Minamino. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Possession lost, intercepted. And Mohamed Salah now. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, the Rossoneri being afforded too much space. And players waiting in the centre. Kessié. Throw-ins given. Theo Hernandez. Dangerous looking through ball. He's foiled them on his own. Encouraging move from Liverpool. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Fikayo Tomori. Kessié. Well, it's one pass after another. Oh, good vision. Just the clearance that was called for. Well, he has the measure of his man. Ibrahimovic. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Takumi Minamino. Mane. Minamino. Well, they've given him too much space. Well, he's got past his man. Mane. Using his strength to shield the ball. Can they get in behind them? Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. And a goal kick will be next. Minamino. Fabinho. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Now can they make something happen? Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Well, they've lost the ball. And that pass could be troublesome. Mane. And time for the change now. And the Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Minamino. Takumi Minamino. Sadio Mane now. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. They really look after the ball when they have it. The cross is on. Takumi Minamino. Fabinho. Keita. Well, he likes to run at them. Great block. In position here to protect the ball. And time for the change now. It's a short one. Good looking ball. Well, sloppy in possession. And breaking at pace with menace. They might be able to get in now. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Liverpool in a position of menace. Sadio Mane's cross. Well, but claimed by the goalkeeper. Well, couldn't keep it. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? He could pick out a teammate. This could be the equaliser. Ibrahimovic. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Jones. Konstantinos Tsimikas. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Fabinho. Naby Keita. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Fabinho. Mane. On and on he goes. And space for the cross. Mane, not quite accurate enough. And space here on the flank. Crossed into the penalty area. But goalkeeper's ball, disappointingly for them. He's using his strength to good effect. Free kick awarded to Liverpool. And they're making a change. And that's an important intervention. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Kessié. Really bright-looking attack. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Ricordiamo che nel bordo dello stadio sono presenti anche cibi vegetariani e vegani.
Fabinho. Fabinho now. Fabinho. Read it well. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Mane. It's with Fabinho. Sadio Mane now. Plenty of options. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. It needs an accurate cross. Well, they no longer have the ball. Kessié. In behind for him to chase. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Fabinho. Salah. Strong play here. Firing it in. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
Short corner taken. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Using his physical strength to shield it. Fabinho. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Salah will know that the pass needed to be slightly better.
Well, I think the fans are doing everything they can to get their team back into this. But can they find that moment of inspiration and get an equaliser?
Diaz, strength and control, a big part of his game. And Liverpool come away with it. 10 minutes to go. Well, switching play and needed to be spot on, but it wasn't. Fabinho. This is Salah. Naby Keita. Well, a good tackle. Well, shortly we'll hear the final whistle, but not quite yet. Can Liverpool preserve the win? Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, it's been a decent performance from them. They've certainly played the more expansive football and had the better individuals. Can they now just see this through? Not long left.
They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Ibrahimovic. And he's made headway. Oh, getting boot on ball, but that's disappointing.
Well, there was lots of power in it, but he just couldn't control the shot. That's a very poor finish.
Andrew Robertson. Here's Keita. Fabinho. Naby Keita. Good tackle. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. And still looking for space. Defensive efficiency personified. Fabinho. And unable to keep possession. Has the strength to hang on to it.
Well, not long left now, but these Milan fans still believe they can get back into this one.
Well read to ease the pressure. Andrew Robertson. And he did well to cut it out. Mane. Well, offside by the merest of margins. Kessié. On to Ibrahimovic. Salamakers. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. And he's going to go back and issue a caution here.
Well, the referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Mane. Fabinho. Here's Keita. Fabinho now. This is Salah. Oh, he's given the ball away. And he read it superbly. Fabinho. And return to Salah. Keita. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Ibrahimovic. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. And that is going to do it for this game. Not the story Milan had hoped to write on Matchday 1, and work to do for them in the group, Stuart.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. It's an uphill battle if you don't get anything from your opening game. It really comes down to how they bounce back now. Vital we see a better performance next time out.
Another more than effective night's work for Mo Salah. Your thoughts on his performance?
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.